Sai Ram. Leela number 10. Ramchandra Atmaram Tarkar. The rough tumble and turmoil of worldly life was taking its toll on him. So, Ramchandra Atmaram Tarkar decided to take a break and go to Shirdi. He planned to spend a few days there at Baba's feet, get rejuvenated, and return home. Leaving his family behind, he went with his friend to Shirdi. It was 6 December 1910. After spending about 11 hours in the train, he reached Kopargaon. He bathed in the Godavari and reached Shirdi by Tonga. They alighted at Sathitwada at about 9 a.m. The habit of having a cup of tea in the morning and its absence was felt by him. Nonetheless, he went to Sathitwada and kept his belongings when he was accosted by a sadhu in a pink kafni who said, "Aho Baba Sahib, why have you come to Shirdi? What did you get here?" "Because educated people like you come here. Many people are flocking here for no good reason." Tarkar was taken aback by what he said, but what upset him most was his tone of voice. It was full of disgust and ridicule. Before he could say anything, another sadhu in a white dress, holding a small stick with flowers tied to one end, stood in front of him. He literally shouted in his ear, "What is the meaning of Sthita Prajana, a man of certain wisdom? Please tell me in detail who is Sthita Prajana." By now, Tarkar had lost his cool and was completely agitated. He wondered why he had come to Shirdi. He decided that he would go for Baba's darshan and take permission to return to Bombay that very day. Just then, Bala Sahib Bhate came with a glass of piping hot tea and handed it to him and told him that his luggage would be taken care of while he went for darshan. By now, Tarkar had had enough and his mind was in a turmoil and he felt he was better off in Bombay. Trying to compose himself, he walked slowly to the Dwarka Mai and laid his head on Baba's feet. Baba placed his beneficent hand on his head and said, "Why does he do this? Shama, take him to the Vada and tell him something." The two walked out of the Dwarka Mai and Shama asked Tarkar why he was agitated and anxious. Tarkar told him everything that had happened since he left Bombay and that his mind, instead of gaining calm and peace, was in turmoil. Shama said, "This is Baba's Leela. There is a lesson in all of this and he is showing you the answer. That is, that even in the midst of trials and tribulation, pressure of work, ups and downs of family life, one should not lose one's balance, but direct it towards God." They retracted their steps, and as soon as they entered the Dwarka Mai, Baba said, "Bhau, pay heed to the Shama's word." Tarkar took Baba's advice and he used this Leela as his motto and was quite unruffled by calamities and financial difficulties. This faith in Baba and his advice worked like a charm for him. Om Sai Ram.